Supercell is a company that needs no introduction. They made some of the most iconic mobile games, including Clash of Clans, Boom Beach, Brawl Stars, and... Anyways, if there's one thing Supercell specializes in, it's making their games super addictive. And the animation too, like look at this Brawl Stars ad, it's so fluid and clean, like oh my god! Clash of Clans is a good example of Supercell's philosophy when it comes to making addictive games. To progress in the game you need to upgrade things, your defenses, resources, traps, etc. And these upgrades cost a little gold, maybe some elixir, but the main thing they cost you is your time. Near the beginning, things only take a few minutes to build, but once you're a little farther, things start taking like 10 hours to build. Combine that with the limited number of builders, and the only way to progress is to come back to the game literally every single day. Oh, but I'm upgrading my cannons, and when I go to sleep, Creeper Master 84 might come and destroy my entire base. Oh. Take my money, Supercell! I want every single cannon on this plot upgraded by tonight! But enough about Clash of Clans, we're talking about its bigger brother today, Clash Royale. See, once upon a time I was sitting in call with friends and the subject of Clash Royale came up. A few minutes later the call looked a little bit like this.
He's my favorite
Clash Royale.
Like the golem
I love
keyboard
Clash Royale.
So, weather.
where I just
Scar
win
me,
against
scar
loser
me, scar me.
players.
Naturally, I felt left out and downloaded the game, and oh boy, was that ever a mistake. By the way, if you don't want to see me rot and die just like every other channel around the subscriber mark, yeah, you know what to do. Anyways, Clash Royale is the same thing as Clash of Clans with its wait to progress mechanic, only this time, it's loot box, or surprise mechanics. These chests give you cards. Once you have enough cards of a certain troop, you can upgrade that troop, making them drastically stronger. But half the time you get a card for a troop you don't use and never plan on using. Do you really think my giant is level 7 because I use him? But here's the other thing about cards. You don't unlock a troop until you find at least one of their cards. Therefore, you can get cucked and just not have a skeleton army. If you don't know what a skeleton army is, just know it's very, very important. Or if you're like me, not having a baby dragon. It feels like going to school and not owning Minecraft. Everyone has Minecraft, and you're sitting there with no Minecraft. Let's get to the actual meat of the game, the gameplay. You pick out your deck, you start up a match, and well, there's a lot that can happen. First of all, sometimes you'll go into a match and see a golden name. If you see a golden name, that means the person spent money. Sometimes nothing will change, but sometimes... Next up is the matchmaking. Kinda jank if I'm gonna be honest. I almost always am either on a losing streak or a winning streak, and for the winning streak, I don't feel like I'm just suddenly playing well. No. Something is rigged here. Some of the matches for a winning streak are just literally someone's little brother that found their phone, slowly depleting their trophy count. You go up and then back down, and then up a little higher and then back down, and up until you're almost out of the arena, and then all the way back down. Coincidence? Yeah, maybe. But I did some research and found that some people actually did tests on this. The guy said there were some flaws in his data though, so take it with a grain of salt. I even asked some of my friends what they thought, and they said this.
The game's shit, so I don't really care.
And as you may suspect, all of this is to accomplish one thing. Making this game addicting. It's what makes the game that much harder to uninstall. You may as well feed me actual nicotine. I even mentioned things like Epic Sunday, clans, special events, emotes, the whole deal. This game is really good, but the microtransactions, loot boxes, and lame game mechanics really leave a dent. But speaking of good, I guess I should talk about what is good about this game. Some of the troops are really creative and well designed, along with being decently balanced. Troops like the Skeleton Army are a really good example of that. The emotes are really fun, and the mode that gives you 11 times elixir is some of the most dumb fun I've ever had in a video game. Not to mention that the general gameplay loop is just fun. When you pick up the game, these pros really stick out, but the more you play, you'll just start losing over and over again while also losing your mind. If you somehow haven't tried Clash Royale yet, don't. Or do, but proceed with caution. Play until you feel like uninstalling, and do everything you can to not reinstall it for Epic. Oh, hold on. Did I just get a baby dragon on Epic Sunday? Oh, wait a minute, maybe this game ain't so bad.